Another day, another Mortal Kombat trailer, and this one that we're going to talk about today is really good in my humble opinion, but regardless of its quality, we're here all the same to acknowledge it and give some thoughts. So why don't you go ahead, buckle up, get comfortable, and I'll start talking some words at your face about the trailer. But before I do that, I just want to say, some of you may have noticed that I didn't talk about the Geras reveal trailer, and that's because it was just Geras. There was nothing else to pull from that, and there wasn't a lot to discuss. It was just Geras. I would have been doing you guys a disservice attempting to stretch the 2 minutes of things worth saying into a 5 to 8 minute video, because again, it was just fucking Geras, and there really wasn't that much to be said. But now, on to the current trailer, and remember to like and or subscribe if you happen to enjoy this. Okay, let's go. So in this latest trailer for Mortal Kombat 1, we got 3 new playable character reveals, not unlike the Ungadi trailer with Li Mei, Tanya, and Baraka, although I think this trailer is a lot better. In this trailer, we have Reptile, Ashrah, and Havik, as well as Serena revealed as a cameo. And I'll start with Serena because why the hell not? Let's get the small fry out of the way. Serena, for now, is obviously just a cameo character in MK1, but it was still cool to see her. And even cooler to see her demon form, which I don't believe we've ever actually seen before. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but I can't seem to remember ever actually seeing the demon form. They obviously spoke about it in old games, but I believe this is our first time seeing it, and that's very cool. Her cameo X-ray looked sick, her assists were looking interesting. She seemed about as exciting as you can possibly be as a cameo character. And for them to have this demon form reveal with her as a cameo character is actually a great thing, because it kind of shows us that NetherRealm is willing to reinvent or change the approach of even characters who have been relegated to the background. So that's dope. But alright, let's move on to the main event, the meat and potatoes, the playable characters, starting with Reptile, who is back in his classic MK human green ninja look, while at the same time being more reptilian than he's ever been, because now Reptile actively has the ability to change between his forms, and I think that's pretty fucking cool. Also, as I mentioned, his new reptilian form is just so fucking reptilian. He looks like a fucking dinosaur or something King Kong would fight. Don't get me wrong, I'm here for it. It just looks fucking crazy in a good way. I like how his tail suddenly appears during certain attacks, or even how he'll just suddenly completely change form, and at one point he does like a fucking alligator death roll, and it's so fucking fire. It's sick. And he's still doing force ball. We see him camouflage cinematically, but I don't think we actually saw if he can camo during gameplay still, but I'm just gonna assume that he can for now. Either way, Reptile was looking great. He's no joke looking like the character I want to play the most currently. He just looks really fun, really familiar, and really different at the same time. Just fucking awesome. But alright, let's talk about Ashrah, because she looks like a different fucking character in the best way possible. I love that her face actually reflects her demonic origins, and thematically the execution of this whole holy demon type aesthetic is fucking dope. Like in the fatality that we see where she just goes full Archangel Wrath of God on Havik. But yeah, I think her gameplay looks solid and looks good. I think it comes off naturally more compelling because of the fact that she has a sword in a game where most characters are not primarily using weapons. So that just kind of makes her stand out and gives her her own feel amongst the rest of the roster. There's also a point later in the trailer while she's fighting Havik, and her sword has a shadowy purple aura around it, and so I have to assume she has some sort of power up or buff that she can apply to her sword, and it makes me wonder if she can also use a light side buff that has different benefits, because presumably that dark aura is her tapping into her natural demonic abilities. Either way, she's looking pretty damn cool. I like it. Without even playing the game, I'm gonna say that this version of Ashrah is better than lady has big hat. Alright, but now let's finally talk about Havik. So on first impressions, I'll say I don't love his look at a glance or even when I look hard, but I don't hate it either. He looks fine, but I kind of feel like they could have done more to make him look cooler design-wise. I feel like it's his hair. Like between him and Smoke, the hair is fucking some of these guys up. Yeah, I just feel like his hair kind of beautifully swooped to the side is like deleting the intimidation of half his fucking face being gone, you know? Like his hair should be messier, or dare I say chaotic, or if they were too worried about him coming off too anime because of that, just give him his original hairstyle back. I don't know, man. All I'm saying is the design is not hitting as hard as it could for me. And I don't know if I particularly like this younger presenting Havik, because he comes off younger. I don't know if that's intended, but you know, I don't know how I feel about that. I'll have to wait for the full game. But yeah, in terms of gameplay, oh, now that's a different kettle of fish. His gameplay is looking fucking nice. No doubt about it. The man looks fun and weird as hell. And let me say this, character idle stances are so important and actively help convey the character's personality, as well as help players decide if they want to even be this person and have to look at that stance all the time. There's been so many characters in the past that I don't pick because I hate how they stand, or I do pick because I love the stance they get into. And we only really get to see Havik's briefly here because he gets right into fighting as soon as he can, but you can see him get in this pseudo hunched stance with one shoulder lowered, as if he can't even be bothered to pretend he's not gonna just bull rush you. I fucking love it. It looks great. But yeah, his gameplay just looks so chaotic and cool. He's just constantly mutilating and dismembering himself in order to fuck you up, and it's all just so in the spirit of MK, and so much of it makes you kind of go, now wait, what the fuck is happening? It's awesome. He looks fucking dope, and I hope his inclusion means MK is actually gonna do something with the Chaos Realm, because they haven't really done much with the realm in the past, and we've only ever even seen very little of it. So I hope that gets rectified here in this game. But yeah, I loved this trailer. I think it's a banger. I think these three characters showcase way harder, way more positively than the Ungari trailer characters did. I actively want to play all of these characters, and they're probably the first ones I'm saying that about, outside of just being generally excited for Mortal Kombat because it's Mortal Kombat and I love it. I haven't seen a character that I wanted to flock to yet, but now here they are. They look fun, they're doing cool and flashy shit, and like I said, I think Reptile's the front runner right now for me. But hey, with Havik, Ashrah, Lee May, and Tanya all main roster, the return of the 3D era appears to be in full swing. Okay though, that's all from me. Let me know what you guys think. Did you like the trailer, character designs, character changes, gameplay, all that? How's it looking on your end? Let me know, and remember to be a cool person and like the vid if you enjoyed, or subscribe if you want more. But regardless, thanks for watching. Until next time, I am Waifu Belector. I am just a normal guy. I like hentai, and I can't wait to play Mortal Kombat 1. Goodbye.